A king named Walter comes from a lineage of noble blood and lives a lavish lifestyle in Seleucia, where he is loved by nobles and subjects who reside there.
Noble Marquis, so well have you pleased us with your actions that we cannot imagine how you may live in more happiness. But if you would desire to be a wedded man, then your people will be in complete bliss. End our fear and take a wife before a foreign successor would take over.
My own people desire what I never before thought to do. I see your true intent, and I will assent to wed. Leave me to choose my wife, as that is the responsibility.
An agreement was made, and Walter said, "In a pretty village near the woods lived all the poor folks who tended animals. There was a man named Janicula who had a daughter as precious as a pearl. She was diligent and beautiful. Her name was Griselda. She worked along her father and was as obedient as a child could be. They lived in utter poverty. One day, Walter rides by, and she catches his eye. The day of the wedding comes, and the people are anxious to know who the bride will be. Griselda waits at the door along her companions to see who the new queen is as Walter approaches her.
Griselda, where's your father?
He's ready. Yeah, you're just
He's here and ready, sir.
Janicula, I can't keep this secret any longer and conceal the pleasures of my heart. If you consent, I will take your daughter as my life and love her with all my life. Will you consent to take me as your son-in-law? Okay, let us have a conference in your village and ask your daughter what her will may be. Do you consent or pause anything because everything was done in a hasty way? I warn you to be ready, to obey, and whether I please to offer joy or woe, when I say yes, you cannot say no. Either my word or frown. Swear to this, and I swear to our alliance.
I promise, my lord, to never willingly disobey in deed or thought or breath, or else I will fear my death.
Griselda starts to live in luxury and eventually bears a daughter, fine and fair. Walter is low-key happy because if it is a boy, he would be the new heir. Shortly after the birth of Walter's daughter, Walter has the urge to test the loyalty of Griselda. Should I stop it?
Griselda, that day I took you out of your impoverished situation and put you in a condition of high nobility. You have not forgotten that, as I suppose. And though to me you are beloved and dear, and to my nobles you are not at all, I must do something about it.
When Griselda hears this, she gives no sign that she is upset, not in word.
Lord, all is subject to your pleasure, and you may save or kill your own thing. Do as you will.
Walter is satisfied with Griselda's answer, but he pretends he doesn't care and maintains his dreary manner as he leaves the chamber. Walter privately tells his intentions to a sergeant, who Walter has found faithful to him in great manners. The sergeant takes Griselda's daughter from her arms. He acts as he's going to kill her daughter before he leaves. 4 years pass, and Griselda gives Walter a son.
Wife, my people are unhappy with our marriage, especially since our son was born. They say when Walter is gone, then shall the blood of Janicula succeed and be our lord. With this I warn you. You are my lord. Do what you need. Ask no advice from me.
Griselda kisses her son goodbye and does not appear sad when the sergeant comes to take him away. In secret, the son is sent to Bologna like his sister. Soon after, rumors spread that Walter killed his own children. To test Griselda again, Walter makes a counterfeit pope bull where it gives him permission to take a new wife. He sends a letter to his brother-in-law to bring home his children.
Everyone is urging me to take another wife, even the Pope. So I'm saying that my second wife is on her way. Strengthen your heart to give up your place. Go home and leave your vows.
My lord, I always do as I am told. I was never even worthy to be your maid, much less your wife. May God grant you and your wife both joy and prosperity. Here, I will return my garments and my wedding ring.
Griselda strips her garments in the sight of the people and returns back to her father's house in her smock. The king realizes that her beauty told nothing of her story. She never hungered for royal brilliance or show of pomp. She lived wise in honor. Walter is now preparing for his future noble wife to arrive from Bologna. He asked Griselda to come and clean his house because only she knows how to clean it the way he likes. Griselda, as always, complied with Walter's wishes and began to clean the house. Once the Earl of Pink and her lovely brother arrived. Everyone stared and was happy for Walter because the new wife was beautiful.
Right well, my lord. I never saw one as fair as she.
Your beautiful wife. This is our daughter. Me. This is our beautiful son.
No!
Dear beautiful wife, I was only doing this to test my loyalty, not to be cruel to you. And you taught me that you are very loyal, and to be my wife, my noble wife.